Minecraft!
I'll change it back when I'm done, don't worry. Scott likes to play with inverted things, I don't.
I can't stand otherwise. I can't even function. Like, I can't even, like, just walk straight. Because it just disorients me so much. Anyways, we're taking you on a tour of the world that Alex and I have been building. This is currently in the far east. This is like one of the 4th or 5th projects. Like one of the later projects we started, but it's probably the most developed. Go back to the beginning. Yeah, go back to my treehouse.
Hey, recording.
Oh, you're recording.
Going.
Okay, this is the very first treehouse. This is the second time we're doing this because we ran out of space. So we're just going to do a lot quicker. This is the attic, and this is after a lot of work. It was a lot smaller before, but basically at the very beginning of the game I decided that I wanted to climb a tree because I figured, you know, high up is safe. So I did that. This is the exit path, just in case there are any monsters waiting for us down below. These are all creeper holes. Explosions from creepers. It sucked. This is my bat cave. It goes down pretty deep. It's pretty awesome. Apparently there are cows down here. This is a big surprise for us. For me, at least. Cows just randomly spawned at my bat cave.
They probably spawned at the surface and fell, or just somehow, yeah, they couldn't get back up. Or
Yeah.
who knows?
That was nice. I'll always have milk now. Yep, I was just exploring some caverns and then I decided to build a bat cave down there. I think David named it the bat cave. And then, it used to be such a pretty little field here, but no, creepers have to ruin everything. But then after that, I started building a farm over here, and from that farm, I decided to make my second treehouse, because the farm really wasn't working out. And I wanted a treehouse made out of trees. So I planted an initial tree, which I eventually turned into 4 trees on all ends. And I built another tree in the middle so, you know, there'd be a connection to all the layers. I think it's like 5 or 6 tree layers high. It's pretty cool. And then I built grass all the way up from the bottom as well. This is a doorbell, actually. If you push the button downstairs, then it rings the doorbell. It's pretty cool. And here is the main living area. That goes up to the roof. There's really nothing up there. It's pretty empty up here, but I like it. It's given me the dub of woodsman. I quite like that name because, you know, it's a completely wood-based thing. But then Alex started playing with me all the time, and he built all this area out here, and we built this bridge to connect our areas together. And before I show you that, I'm going to show you the farm over here just to make it convenient. So I built this bridge out to the farm as well, and made it very nice and symmetrical. There's wheat and sugar and a cow and pumpkin and nice little fenced-in area so he doesn't go anywhere. I like it. And I built the grass all the way out here so it's all grassland. It's pretty. I like it. I farm those trees off every now and then for wood. And I did have all of this bridge mine-carted, putting rails down so you can ride everywhere quickly, which is why this is still sitting around here. But then I harvested all that to put elsewhere.
Look to the left and see if you can see the ground bridge from here.
Oh, the ground bridge? No, you can't really. I'll get a better view of it. We built a ground bridge before we built the sky bridge. And I really like the ground bridge, so I'll give you a view of it real quick. It's nice.
To the right.
There it is,
There.
yeah. And it goes underneath those 2 hills right there. It connects my original treehouse with his entrance to his cobble layer, as we call it. He's the cobbler, I'm the woodsman, because he uses cobblestone
We
everywhere.
probably don't need to go down into the cobbler's lair.
Okay. This is a monster spawner. No, not autosave. Okay, stop the recording.
We'll pause the recording. Okay, go.
And we're back. And this is a monster spawner that Alex built. Basically, monsters spawn up there, fall down, die, and we get their loot. It's pretty fun. It's pretty great.
And if they don't die from the fall, there's always lava.
And this is the cobbler layer. It goes down all the way to bedrock, and there's mining, and it's really complex, and it's somewhat pretty, but really, it's really complex, and it might take forever to explore that. So, we're just gonna go ahead and sleep real quick.
Yeah.
And basically, And it's safe up here, actually. It's actually safe right next to the monster spawner. I love that. So we started building minecart systems to explore...
You want to check your lighthouse?
Oh yes, of course, my lighthouse. What was I thinking? My lighthouse, all made out of stone brick. I built this bridge as well.
I was off in the strip mine, and he was building a lighthouse.
Yep, it's pretty.
It is pretty. He's got stairs, so it's got this little angular, like, diagonal-looking thing, as opposed to just being square blocks and squares.
The whole house itself is built out of glass, and there's a spiral staircase that leads you all the way to the very top, and there's a big ball of glowstone at the very top, and it's very pretty, and there's a great view. But there's lots and lots left to explore. We've been so busy. And I love that the minecart system works so well. This is the edge of the world to the south. We are the very southernmost part of our world, which is where I started. I started in that forest over there, and this is what I've done with the place thus far. Alright, and now we shall take the minecart system north. We built all of this.
Out of netherrack over there.
That's burning netherrack right there. And we've started connecting grass, so it looks a lot prettier. And this is moving toward the center of the world. This is what I like to call Grand Central Station. This is pretty close to the center of the world. This goes all the way out to the western wall. This goes all the way out to the eastern wall, which we'll be visiting soon. And this goes pretty far north. That's a hollowed out mountain we hollowed out. And this over here is called Ground Zero. I built it centered around 0, 0 at the map. It's literally, the whole thing is symmetrically surrounding 0, 0. From the very top of the world to the very bottom. And I will give you a quick tour of that. Because it is down this way. I built this so I can, access it quickly.
Oh, the minecart's right there.
I should have just jumped.